Hey, welcome into another episode of the Seahawks Show with your host, Todd Fox, as I recap the Buffalo Bills' 44-34 win over the Seattle Seahawks. Now, before I get into this video, I just want to let you know that, it's tough recapping one of these losses as far as being a huge Seahawks fan like myself, and as far as you are concerned as well. You're probably a huge Seahawks fan too, and the fact that having to watch a video about a loss isn't the most enthusiastic thing you want to do, but I'm here to break it down, tell you what happened right and the many things that happened wrong in this game, because believe me, there was a lot of things that went wrong. And I just want to first tell you to like and subscribe to this video, and please share with other Seahawks fans or share other videos I've done, because I've done previews. I always preview the upcoming opponent, and then we do a recap and show video highlights. So that's what we're going to do on this video. Before I get into it, this was a frustrating game on so many levels because so many things they did wrong. The fact that you're supposed to, as a football team or as coaches, adjust to the other team, what they're doing and what they're not doing. And Seattle just spent way too much time focused and stubborn in on their game plan and stuck with it. And then when they finally did adjust, the other team readjusted. It didn't take so long for the Bills to adjust to what the Seahawks did, and the Seahawks didn't adjust, and then that game just got away. So I'll explain what all that meant, what I mean by that. So let's get it started, shall we, with these highlights. I mean, it got bad in the very first play of the game, which was the kickoff, which usually kickoffs go to the end zone, but not today.
Andre Roberts bringing it out of the end zone. Andre Roberts across midfield and run out of bounds eventually.
So you start the ball at midfield or on the Seahawks 45. So it's about a 65-yard return to start the game. So that's not a good start. First off, let me tell you something. Orchard Park in November, 68 degrees, sunny, no fans. You would think the Seahawks would take advantage of this. Now, coming into the game, you get Jamal Adams back. You have Carlos Dunlap back or in the lineup for the first time. Yes, you're without Chris Carson. Now, here's the thing that the Seahawks weren't expecting in this game. The formation you see right here is the Buffalo Bills from the 1990s, because they ran shotgun, maybe with Thurman Thomas in the backfield, and he came out of the backfield. They threw a lot, and the Bills basically ran the ball 9 freaking times. 9 times throughout the whole game. They were going to pass, and they were going to pass heavy on the Seattle Seahawks, and they did. And the Seattle Seahawks came out much like they did against the Niners in their first 2 failed drives last week, which was pass short, 3 and out, and punt. Now, before I show you this right here, look where Carlos Dunbar is. He's going to be the focus of our criticism a lot in this video, because look where he's at. He is actually playing closer to the receiver than you'll see him on most plays in this game. Look at Trey Flowers up here. He's playing his usual, I'll give up over the middle and with linebacker help, but I'm not going to give up the sideline. So his butt's facing the sideline. He's going to try to trickle and keep away from the sideline out patterns. Dunbar's just like, the hell with it. I'm going to give you the first down if you want it. So if you cut over the middle, maybe a linebacker will pick you up. If not, I'll just stay back here and give you a fat-ass cushion, because that's what he did. So let's watch what happens.
Number 1, averaging over 34 points a game.
By the way, that's Brown. That's not even Diggs. It's not even one of their best receivers. Why the hell are you giving so much cushion to basically a third-string receiver?
Season of the NFL. Caught at the 41-yard line, Devin Singletary.
Dunbar doesn't tag him, and when I mean tag him, he just tagged him till he gets the first down. Like, Brown was down there like, hey, over here. I mean, dude, it was pathetic, and Beasley was left open too. Same crap, watch. No pass rush.
Josh Allen, wide open, end zone, touchdown, Buffalo Bills.
Now, I wish I had the other version of that play from the other side of the field. Basically, Trey Flowers was supposed to cover McKenzie, but did not stay in his zone, so that left McKenzie wide open, and actually Diggs was on, because Adams was blitzing. Diggs was covering the center of the field. He had to run all the way over there. That's why it looked like it was blown coverage, because it was blown coverage. He did not play his position, being Trey Flowers, and left Diggs on an island, and Diggs was beat because he was supposed to help, yes, but Flowers was also supposed to stay with his man, and he didn't. So that's why he was so wide open.
Isaiah McKenzie hauls it in, and he's dancing.
So already in the hole, 7-0. Seahawks not even 2 minutes into the game. First drive, here we go.
DJ Dallas on first down, batted in the air and incomplete. He was the running back. The rookie starting against Homer is the back from the 30 of Buffalo. On 3rd and 5 and incomplete.
None of those plays in the first 3 plays had any chance. None. So they went 3 and out, and then the Bills got the ball back.
Go to David Moore. He looked calm on that opening drive.
I want before look check this out again. Look where Flowers is at right here. Again, he's a good 12 yards off the football. Watch this. Watch how pathetic this play is. Now, this is a lame duck pass. Phillip Rivers would be jealous on how lame duck this pass was. And it still gets to the receiver, and he's nowhere near to being touched by the time it gets there because Flowers is somewhere by midfield by this time. He's not even close.
Open. A low pass, but hauled in by Gabriel Davis.
Again, he didn't even make the tackle. Reed made the tackle. Freaking, what's his name? Dunbar was way over here in midfield. And again, look at Jamal Adams right here. If you can see my cursor, is pointing to the receiver like, hey, you might want to come up here. And Dunbar's playing safety at midfield. Why?
Allen open.
Look it!
Field and across midfield.
He's not touched. Brown is not touched again until he almost has a first down. And that's what I'm talking about. That was 2nd and 15. You give up 14 yards. You're giving too much goddamn cushion. You don't even give this kind of cushion to a Randy Moss, Jerry Rice type of receiver. Why the hell are you back so far? And look, I've heard excuses that Dunbar's got a knee problem, whatever. The Seahawks secondary's been thin with no Shaq Griffin, with no Amadi. Okay, I get it, but that you still no excuse to play 15 yards off the football. What is your problem? I don't understand it. A lot of you Seahawks fans know and have been saying about Ken Norton Jr. And Ken Norton Jr. They should probably fire the guy. This, and that. It might come down to that. His defensive coordinating days are dwindling here with the way that this defense is giving up. And in the first half, dude, Buffalo nearly had 300 yards total offense in the first half. So the Seahawks exactly weren't doing what they were supposed to do. This was trouble from the start. So again, 7-0. Here come the Bills.
John Brown huddle, and Allen to throw again.
Plenty of time.
He wants to, and he does. Inside the 35, Beasley.
Did you not hear what the commentator says? Well, Allen back to pass. If he wants to, he can. What do you mean if he wants to, if he can? That's because there's no pass rush. The pass rush came through later, okay? We all know that watching the game if you haven't watched it. They came through later. But in the first half, they looked dead as a doornail. It looked like the Bills had like the best offensive line in the world, like the Washington Redskin Hogs of the 80s. They looked like the best offensive line. They were just getting no pressure. So here again, more just sit back there and toss.
Allen dumps it off at the 25. Moving is Singletary all the way inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal. That's Diggs in motion. Top of your screen. On the move is Allen. Can't find anybody, so he'll keep it and run out of bounds.
There you go.
Horse collar tackle. Defense number 91.
Against San Francisco, but having trouble tangling with this team. Allen looks one way, middle of the field, catch made, and that's going to be a Buffalo touchdown. Cole Beasley make that Tyler Kroft the tight end. Only NFL player to die in action.
So you have a 14-0 lead for Buffalo. 2 drives. They kind of got close to hitting Allen in the last couple plays. Other than that, I mean, he was just sitting back there doing whatever the hell he wanted to. So you're sitting back there now. It's 14-0. Here come the Seattle Seahawks trying to answer, and I thought they were going to answer on this drive. They put together finally a couple good runs.
In Vietnam. Seahawks come out running, and with that extra push, getting across the first down mark.
Under play action shots.
After an 8-yard pickup. Fake, fires, and open to the 35. Pickup of 14 for number 14. Wilson.
Sidearm
Throw inside the 25 and a nice grab. Tyler Lockett going to the ground. We heard alert. The pitch to DJ Dallas. And Dallas showing some speed. Knocked out of bounds. He got near a first down.
Now here's my thing. You saw that right here. Seattle was running the ball, not too effective, but they were getting some yards. And if you're having a hard time, if your defense is having a hard time, the best thing you could do for it is give it a rest. Let them regroup. Let them look at the film on their little iPads and see what they can do to adjust to the Buffalo Bills. The Seahawks really never committed to the run, even though they were getting runs like that. Even though in the last video that I put up the fact that they can really do some damage against the Buffalo Bills because one of their strengths is their secondary. Their weakness is against the run. And you can run on the Bills, and Seattle refused to do that. They kind of abandoned it. They didn't run that many times. I'll get into the stats with that. But here they go, continue on the drive.
On a 2nd and 9, across the middle, near the 5-yard line, short of the first down. Travis Homer trying to get the first down is shoved.
Again, that's a stupid play, the run inside. I previewed that earlier in the week, told you that would be a bad play against the Bills. They needed to run more stretch plays like the Chiefs did. And again, the Seahawks ran that stupid play with your weakest running back, who Travis Homer takes a hit and goes right down. If you're at least going to run it, give it to Dallas, and he didn't. So now it's 4th down and 1, 4th and 2. Crucial play. If you don't get points here, I didn't like the fact they didn't kick a field goal, but I also didn't like the fact that they didn't pick a better play. The Bills read this play from the get-go, and really I don't put this interception on Russell Wilson other than the fact that he was trying to force it and he had no choice. It's just the fact that, damn, it was a bad time not to score.
Back. Once you got inside the 5, it'll be 4th down. And there is Disley shifting. Russell Wilson can always
hate this play call.
Keep it himself. He does. He's looking and moving around. Throws for the end zone, and it's intercepted. Floated in, and there's Jordan Poyer with the takeaway. 7th.
So then here come the Bills.
Interception of the year for Russell Wilson. Allen to throw again, and has all day to do it. And he's throwing again. Open is Diggs.
So he's throwing again. Open is Diggs. I mean, back-to-back plays again. And look at Dunbar. Way the hell over here. Way over there. Still, first quarter.
And right at the end of the quarter, Allen, sideline throw, catch made.
For $158.
And Dunbar's putting his hands up like, who the hell was covering that guy? You stupid! So second quarter continuing.
To throw again. In the pocket, gets out of it.
Can't make a sack.
Allen delivers at the 20-yard line. Good catch by Gabriel. Allen well protected, now on the move. And caught eventually. And
now here's where they start to finally get some sacks.
If you know it, Josh Allen knows it. He's going to try to run out of it, but what a grab, bringing him down.
Now at this point in the second quarter, they actually start making some stops. So it's 14-0, and they start making some sacks, which helps out the secondary, who was poorest as best. Because, look, as a Seahawks fan, you know they have the talent back there. You know they have the talent to make stops. To me, it's the scheme. The scheme and these guys missed assignments. Earlier in the game, Trey Flowers will miss assignment. Later on in the game, it's going to be Dunbar, and then Dunbar playing 50 yards off the ball. So it's a combination of missed assignments, and it's not even missed tackles. This is missed assignments and the fact that the scheme sucks. They got to switch it. The scheme sucks, and it sucks to say as a winning football team at 6-2, your defense sucks, but it sucks, and the scheme sucks. And what sucks is also they have to change it and find a better way to get better. Because I've said it over the last few weeks, there's only one way to go, and that's up, because they are in last place in total defense, and they're not getting themselves out of last place with giving up 44 points to the freaking Bills, dude. Come on.
K.J. Wright, Tyler Bass, the rookie from Southern Georgia, 13 out of 18. Field goal department, and from 44 yards away, he nails that. Has one grab, and Homer.
So 17-0. Here come the Seahawks.
Is the running back. Wilson looking around. Throws. Coverage was good. Almost.
That's just a good catch.
Here comes a flat.
Pass interference. Defense number 21.
I mean, it would have been a good catch.
Russell Wilson sideline throw, and the catch is made. It's
That's a good
Metcalf.
catch.
Dallas as a receiver, bottom of your screen. Saw Metcalf motioning as Russell Wilson throws and caught inside the 5. Knocked down around the goal line is Tyler Lockett. This is a time they needed to be unstoppable. If they want to stay in the game, Russell Wilson goes forward and touchdowns.
So it must suck that you just barely get a touchdown midway through the second quarter. Your defense already looks like Swiss cheese. It's 17-7. Okay, you're on the board. As a baseball fan, as a football fan, I can't stand when a team scores a touchdown or gets a big inning, puts a crooked number up in the inning, and then their pitching staff or their defense goes out there and gives it right back up. That is my biggest pet peeve. You need a shutdown stop on a drive, or you need a shutdown inning, a 1-2-3 inning, and get your offense right back out there. That's how you change momentum in the game. You don't give it right back up. And this is my biggest pet peeve because this was by far.
Seattle.
And what I mean by far, this is the worst defense all year. This particular drive. Let me read you something real quick. And I pulled this up real quick. Okay, so this is their total drive. Okay, started from the 25-yard line of Buffalo. 6:40 to go, as you see on the video right there. They got a shotgun play, first down. Then they turned around and got another pass for a first down to the 43 of Buffalo. First down to the 43 of Buffalo. Then a first down pass play to the 36 of Seattle. Then a first down pass play to Seattle's 15-yard line. Then they get down to the Seattle goal line, first down and goal from the 4-yard line to then score the touchdown. The only thing that stopped them was a timeout called prior to the first down pass to the 4-yard line, meaning they were never in a second down, let alone, okay, sometimes it happens, a defense is just picked apart and they don't even get an offense into 1/3 down on a drive. I could see that happening. It happens sometimes. You don't even get the damn team into a second down. They're just first down, timeout, touchdown. So the only thing that stopped them was a timeout that they called. So here's the drive. Here's the beautiful drive.
Josh Allen with all day to throw.
All day to throw. First down. Again, Brown.
There, Feliciano and Secchi and Ike Butker on that offensive line along with Ryan Bates. But still protected is Allen, and there's Stephon Diggs. High stepping inside the 40. To throw again. Pressure picked up and open inside the 20.
Oh, wow, Dunbar. He's high stepping.
Sliding at the 15. Allen open underneath, but not much there.
No tackle. Dunbar again. So then they call a timeout right here. So that's the only play that they call a timeout.
Between two Seattle defenders. Josh Allen ends up throw. That's going to be a Buffalo touchdown to Gabriel Davis.
So Seattle busted their ass to get a touchdown. They scored on 4th and goal from the 1. You barely nudge it in the end zone, and these guys just walk right through your defense. To me, that's a punch in the gut, not only to the coach, punch in the gut to the offensive coordinator, because now he's got to start all over again. You're down 17 again. And a punch in the gut to the offense, because now you know that your defense isn't doing shit. So you've got to really turn on the offense to stay in this game, because you've already given it 24 points.
Picture perfect once again for the Bills. Picked up off the Ravens practice squad. Pass complete, just short of the 40.
So Seattle abandons the run.
Bills blitz. Wilson's pass is on target. First down inside the 35-yard line. On a first down, Metcalf pushes his way inside the 30. Knocked away. On a 3rd and 3, they've already gone on 4th down twice, have the Seahawks. Wilson trying to find somebody. Floats one for Swain. leaps, and it's knocked away in the end zone. Of 16 consecutive field goals made. And this one, let's make it 17 from 40.
I really felt Seattle missed the boat by not scoring a touchdown right there. If you score a touchdown, that puts the pressure back on the Bills because they know how much you've dominated already, that the fact that you're getting more points and you're staying within 10 points, it's not bad. And they're going to have to continue to score to keep you keep you behind. So Seattle now is down, 14 going into halftime.
Yards away.
Press man look here.
Well,
the blitz is coming on 3rd and 6, and Allen is on the move. Can he find anybody? The coverage,
that was pathetic.
Low to the ground. Cole Beasley.
You had him pretty much covered, but again, Dunbar on the ground, missed coverage, giving up Cole Beasley. Although you had Allen contained, it would have been 4th down. You would have got the ball back with a timeout to try to get another field goal. Nope, instead you get Buffalo a shot.
Allen from the pocket, trying to run, and brought down. Excellent tackle, and then assisted afterwards, putting DK Metcalf in on these kick block teams because of his height and ability. From 60 plus, no good. And that will end the half.
So went to the half 24-10 right now, and Seattle was looking like was looking like this was going to be a chance for them to come back. First drive of the second half, they were getting the ball, obviously, because they deferred, and Seattle did,
Pocket stops in the slot. Wilson. The ball's out. Knocked loose. It looks like Seattle had the first shot, but a Buffalo Bill came diving in.
Now, right there, that's the second turnover of the game. The Seahawks defense, as poor as they were going to play, were not going to get a turnover, and they weren't going to recover anything in this game. So with them fumbling, Russell Wilson uncharacteristically usually fills the pocket collapse, usually fills a sack coming on and tucks the ball away if he's going to get hit, or he throws it away, or he runs for a first down. Now here, I don't know what the hell he was trying to do, but he did not feel a defender coming from behind him, and his usual big hands that hold onto the ball weren't able to hold on to it this time. That's a huge fumble to start the second half, because otherwise you get right back in the game with a good-looking drive, but no, nothing happened because Seattle played the same way they did on their first drive, except they turned the ball over to start it. So all the momentum's going for the Bills. This is a frustrating start to the second half.
Bills also Wilson to knock it loose.
Yeah, Russell is usually so sure, Chris, so sure-handed.
We need you. Set them all in. Allen throws and open inside the 20. Gabriel Davis. Just short.
Again, Seattle blitzes Jamal Adams, and again they had third down and it was 2nd and 27 actually, and they were trying to hold him to a field goal. Instead, Dunbar is not in his zone where he's supposed to be, and the receiver, who Davis is again another guy who's not your premier receiver. He's not Diggs. He's just wide the hell open, and poor Diggs has to go over there and try to catch him because Dunbar misplayed the play. So, I'm sorry, it was Dunbar that was out of position once again.
Going out of bounds. 39-yard pickup. They get to the ball in a hurry. Singletary hit hard, but stood up and then brought down by Dunlap eventually. 4 receivers, which includes Singletary now moving the other way. John Brown has it, but knocked down right away. Allen capable of running down here on 3rd and goal. He's looking to throw, and in the end zone, through the end zone. This from 22 yards away.
I thought that was a win and a loss that they held him to a field goal to make it 27-10. It was a win that they held him to a field goal, but it was a loss because they shouldn't have given up points. You had the ball first. You got to get down there and you got to score a touchdown and put momentum back in your favor. Instead, no, you're right back to square one for the 3rd time in this game, down 17.
Another big 3rd down, and the pass thrown early to Moore, but right at, they're fighting for every yard, every inch of every yard. Wilson has time, and high, but hold it by Metcalf.
Big catch there by Metcalf.
Leaping into the air and down to the 37-yard line of Buffalo. From the 40. Bills come with a late blitz. Wilson on the rollout completes, and spinning for a first down is Jacob Hollister down to the 27-yard line. Wilson's pass caught by Metcalf. Just kind of, yeah, he's going to have to overcome a lot today. Fires, catch made. It'll be 1st and goal. Hollister. DJ Dallas cruises into the end zone, and that's a Seahawk touchdown.
They could have did that all game. They chose not to. So either way, look, we're down 10 at this point. I'm feeling kind of good at this point, down 27-17. Just need some defense.
Well done. Jordan Simmons was not out long at left guard.
Allen on the move, and tackle. Ball comes out at the end, ruled down right away.
Dunlap with a sack.
Blitz is on. He's on the move, and they're going to get to him. He almost slipped out of the tackle of Jamal Adams.
And Jamal Adams, boy, we've been missing this guy. Gets in there, gets a sack. All of a sudden, from this point on, Seattle with the momentum. All right, they're coming back.
But not so. Metcalf is the leading receiver with 5. Hollister right with him as Wilson is cooking with a wide open Will Dissly.
Yeah, so Dissly with a catch.
Leans in to hear the play. Fake to him. Russell throws and overthrows, almost intercepted, trying to get to Tyler Lockett, and there was Levi Wallace.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense number 55.
Up in that face again.
Yeah, he was trying to get his hands. Homer.
Again, Homer takes one hit, goes right down. Like, he was a flash in the pants last year. He's not that dude this year. He's a third down scat back receiver. He's not the running back. If you're going to run a stretch play like that, run it with Dallas. But Buffalo was ready for that play, and just every time I see him run the ball on anything other than a shotgun or like a quick pitch or something, he just doesn't get nothing. Doesn't get nothing. Delay handoff, nothing.
Up around the lower part of the body by Tremaine Edmonds.
Here come.
And they're coming. Extra pressure. Wilson has to get rid of it. Heaves it for the end zone. Lockett is back there, but he can't quite.
I thought that was a game changer, too. He makes that catch. It's an incredible Rams-like game catch where he did last year where he tiptoed in. He would have tiptoed in with a diving catch here. That would have made it 27-24. Total momentum in Seahawks' favor. Instead, it just winds up being a field goal because that was a crazy pass for him to get off anyway.
Haul it in. Sideline throws and catches. Myers just does slip it through. Zach Moss in the backfield here. And Allen throwing with a blitz on. Dumps it off. Moss. All the way up across the 4. It's a good one. And Josh Allen having a great one. But he's going to get sacked. Looked like the ball may have all of a sudden.
All right, now here's 2nd and 15.
Defensive play on the penalty. It's a 2nd and 20, and Allen going to try and make it up on the move. Floats one, and the catch made inside the 35.
Here's where the game is lost. Here's where the freaking game is lost. Now, people, 27-20, 4th quarter, 12:20 to go, 3 seconds left on the play clock. Buffalo has the ball. If you look up here in the top left corner, there's Pete. He's thinking, if we get a stop right here, long field goal at best. You know, maybe it stays a 10-point or makes a good 10-point game. Maybe it's not. Maybe it stays a 7-point game. We have a chance to tie. Now, my problem is here. Everything is right on defense. Everything is right here on defense, with the exception of...
On a 3rd and 16, they go to Brown to try and pick up yardage, but he's got some blocks. John Brown zooming inside the 5. 1st and goal, Buffalo.
They overcommitted, and they did not, they didn't play the ball well. So that right there, the Bills adjusted to the blitz. The Seahawks have been shutting down the Bills the last 3 drives. That blitz right there killed them. And later in the game, too, or earlier in the game, Jamal Adams was called for a penalty when they had him on a sack. It would have been 4th down. The Seahawks get the ball back. Plays like that, absolutely abused. Look, that was a 3rd and 16. They were abused right there, and that just pushed the lead back up to 14.
A back-breaking play against the Seattle defense. 7-point game in the 4th. Extra lineman, Zach Moss, powers forward. That's a touchdown, Buffalo. Third rushing touchdown of the season. Under 11 and a half to go. He's got room to run if he wants it, but he can't get away from Mario Addison.
Yeah, see, that's what started to kill Seattle too, because right away, first down, you're trying to get the momentum back. I don't know why he's not in the shotgun in that play. Play action, stays in the pocket too long, turns around, gets sacked. So that was second and long. Here comes third and long.
Alex Smith playing after that injury. Blitz is on. Wilson is picked up, but he goes down at the 10-yard line.
Bills smelled blood in the water, something we as Seahawks fans wish we had done in the other games, so that they wouldn't be blood. So they wouldn't be butt clinchers to where they're so tight at the end of the game. You know, we don't press on the gas pedal. We don't step on the neck to end the game. We just dick around, and that's what happened here in this case. And the Bills didn't. They put the pedal to the metal, and they went after Wilson, got back-to-back sacks, and then forced an interception because Seattle got desperate.
A.J. Klein got to him enough. Now you got to worry about getting some room for your punter if you don't convert. Pass is picked off at the 30. It's the third Buffalo takeaway today. And Tre'Davious White inside the 5. His first interception. Wilson has lost a fumble and now 2 interceptions. Josh Allen trying to reach the end zone and leaps in for a Buffalo Bills touchdown.
Make it all one-dimensional. No matter how good Russell is, he can't do it by himself. And it's paid dividends.
Pass is complete up near the 35.
This is garbage time.
In the hamstring, Carlos Hyde suffered. Delayed blitz. Boyer is picked up. Wilson's on the move. Throwing it deep and open. Touchdown Seahawks. David Moore.
Man.
Just like that. Don't flip away yet. Bills need a first down to keep it away. And the catch, not good enough yet. But what effort from Diggs. Let's check the spot.
Tremendous agility. And I think they are going to go. He's down clearly short.
Wilson's hit hard as he was looking to throw inside the 20.
Now that's the real icing on the cake right there. He was hit blindsided. The right tackle was not covering. He was looking left the whole way. Wilson fumbles right there. That's it. That's basically it. Because, look, you were down 14. Theoretically, you score a touchdown within, the 3-4 minute mark of the game. You still have all 3 timeouts. You're very much in the football game. You're only down 1 score despite everything. But that right there was the 4th turnover. He already had 2 interceptions, 1 in the red zone, and then he's fumbled twice. This led to a field goal.
Ball may have come out, and it is A.J. Klein with a sack and a takeaway from Russell Wilson.
Big time.
Zach Moss carries.
Yeah, seriously, to the rest of the league that, gets leads.
Didn't miss a snap, played through it. Looks healthy now. And he's going to keep it. And be thrown field goal try for Tyler Bass from 31. And the Bills have put up 44 points. Travis Homer up across the 40, and Homer down the sideline he goes, all the way down around the 25 of Buffalo. It's 4th and 5 for Wilson. The pass is caught and into the end zone. DK Metcalf.
And there will be your final. Seahawks lose 44-34. DK Metcalf with another touchdown to continue his brilliant year, but this was not the way we thought. I was predicting more of a low-scoring game, 24-21. I was expecting the Bills to run the ball a little bit more. I was expecting the Seahawks to run a little bit more. But where I fooled myself was thinking a 68-degree clear weather day. I wasn't expecting the Bills to throw that much. I wasn't expecting the Seahawks to throw that much. And I wasn't expecting the Seahawks defense not to play for an entire half and then much of the 4th quarter. This was a tough game. Let me go over these stats real quick because I've already gone like 30 minutes. So I want to tell you what's going on. Let me see here. Let me pull this up here. Jeez. Yeah, I want to get you the stats here on the Seahawks game because, boy, oh boy, was that tough to watch, man. The Seahawks took, every opportunity to shoot themselves in the foot. They did not play a crisp game at all. This was a game that, unfortunately, Seattle did not show up for much of it. And on the stats here, Wilson went 28 of 41, 390 yards, throwing 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. He was sacked 5 times, fumbled twice, QBR of 68.9, quarterback rating up to 94.6. DJ Dallas only got 7 touches for 31 yards, 4.4 yard average, and a touchdown. Collins they brought in. He had 2 carries, 5 yards. Wilson only rushed the ball 2 times for 5 yards. DK Metcalf, 7 catches, 108 yards, and a touchdown. Moore, 4 for 71 in that long touchdown. He continues to have a great year. Lockett, pedestrian, 4 for 40 in this game, so he didn't get much going on. Let's go over to the Bills right here. Bills, 31 of 38, Josh Allen. 415 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. He was sacked 7 times. But that just doesn't tell you anything on how bad the Seahawks, even though they got the 7 sacks, the sacks that we've been wanting as Seahawk fans for them to get and to do, it just didn't matter because they were just getting torched in the secondary. It was terrible. Moss only ran the ball, like I said, 9 times for 18 yards and got a touchdown. Diggs had 9 catches, 118 yards, no touchdowns. Josh Brown, 8 catches, 99 yards. Davis, 4 for 70 and a touchdown. McKinnon and Croft got the other touchdowns, or McKenzie and Croft. They only have 1 catch. This was a pathetic game all around. Quentin Dunbar magically led the team with sacks because he was magically playing 50 yards off the football. Team stats real quick. Let me just show you right here. First downs, 27 for the Bills, 22 for Seattle. Not a big disparity there. Third down efficiency, not a big disparity, 5 for 12. I was surprised that the Bills were in 12 third down situations because the Seattle defense didn't seem to put them there very much. Total yards, Seattle caught up a lot in trash time, 419 to 420 in favor of the Bills. Total drives, 12 to 11 for the Bills. Passing yards, even again, 386 to 362. The difference, he was even on rushing yards, almost even in sacks and total loss. Penalties were more for the Bills, 6 for 70, 4 for 13 yards for the Seahawks. So it's not like it was a huge thing. But the number one disparity in this game, besides the defense not showing up, is the turnovers. 2 fumbles lost, 2 interceptions. A lot of people want to blame that on Russell Wilson. You can, but again, defensively, you got to show up, and they really did not. They did not adjust, and they took a big, fat loss. So what does this do for the Seattle Seahawks season? Simply, they are now 6-2, and thank you to the Miami Dolphins for wrecking everyone else in the division except us. We were able to be the only team in the NFC West to beat the Miami Dolphins, and because of that, the Miami Dolphins have helped the Seahawks because the Seahawks, even though they took the loss, maintain a 1-game lead on the Arizona Cardinals and a 1-game lead on the Los Angeles Rams. And then who cares about the Niners, even though they got like a 3-game lead because they played them and got the victory in the first game. So what's upcoming for the Seahawks? I'm going to do a show on Thursday or Friday previewing the Los Angeles Rams and Seattle Seahawks. That's another big game because the Seahawks can push themselves 2 games above the Rams, or if the Rams win, we're in a virtual tie because I'm pretty sure the Cardinals are going to win their next game. And that's who we play in the next 2 weeks. We get back-to-back with the Rams and Cardinals. If we could somehow pull those 2 games out and go to 8-2, I guarantee, just barring any kind of serious injury, we should go 12-2 before matching up once again with the Rams and 49ers to finish out the season. We should be at 12-2 or at worst 11-3 by the time we get to those two. I guarantee no less than 11-3 if we're able to win those following upcoming games. But one game at a time. Pete Carroll says championship weekend or championship week every week. Got to put this bad loss behind us. If Ken Norton's going to keep his job, he better start doing it now, because he's been calling some pretty crappy plays defensively and gotten bad schemes. So my takeaway from this thing is we should have got turnovers. We didn't. We did not adjust, and by the time we did adjust, it was almost out of hand. And you can't depend on the offense to score 45 points. I mean, they've been scoring regularly 30 points every game. They did it again here, but it just wasn't enough. I mean, you scored 34, you should win. So scoring 34 and then losing still by 10, that's pretty depressing. So, look, Hawk fans, we're 6-2 at the halfway point. Let's take it for what it is. Let's move on to the next week, and let's beat the hell out of the Rams. I hate the Rams. I hate the gimmicks that they run. I hate the genius supposed coach that they got, McVay. Let's do this. Let's go, Hawks. Let's regroup. It's our year, baby. It's our year. So let's regroup and let's beat the freaking Rams. Go Hawks.